Alright everyone, this is Rambo145. This is my second time of doing this. First time I forgot to turn my microphone on, so basically what I'm doing now is just doing the pistons and the fuel filter and the fuel pump. I did the fuel pump, you didn't see that. I did all the suspension, I put new chrome pipe on. I'm not going to talk through all this because I had 12 minutes of it talk through, so I'm just going to kind of go through a little bit of it. You guys can watch it if you want to. I'm sorry if you guys don't like it when I'm not talking, but I said I done did 12 minutes of talking and I had it went through and messed with it in a little bit, and then I decided, oh, I better listen and see what, because I thought I screwed up, and then I didn't have no sound. I was like, oh yeah, that's right, and because in my microphone, the Blue Yeti or the Yeti, whatever you want to call it, when you push the mute button, it used to mute, like it would mute and flash. Now it doesn't flash no more. It just goes dimmer. I don't know what happened to it. It just stopped doing that one time. When I was sitting there, I had it on mute, and I went to go use it, turned it off, used it, and when I went to put it back on mute, it just was dark, light red. So you have to basically look at the light through your thumbnail or plug the headset into it and see if it's got sound. So it's a pain in the ass now. Really irritates me. So basically what I'm doing is putting, like I said, the pistons in, all the top part of the motor in, camshafts. This is a performance mod, or not mod, but DLC. So basically that, I got it gave to me, so I figured I better do some video on it, just for the heck of it. See how it is, and it was pretty good. I built that Mustang, did quite a bit. You can swap motors out and all kinds of stuff. It's pretty cool. So I'm not going to talk through all this. You guys can just watch a little bit of it here, and more towards the end I'll take and do some more talking. And I'll kind of explain more of it as we go through the video, like more towards the end, because I'm not going to sit here and just tell you every little bit what's going on, because I don't know. 12 minutes of talking kind of irritated me a little bit. So anyway, that's basically what's going on. Not using all new parts. You can't, there's not all performance parts that's made for the motor. Like you can't take and put a blower on the new truck motor in your truck, you know, not yet at least. Hopefully they'll change that. Anyway, you can't take a fuel filter, or not the fuel filter, but the oil filter, and you can't take that and put it on there as a performance part, because there's no performance parts for that. As you can see in some of that, it's lacking quite a bit of stuff, but it's pretty amazing. But here we're putting exhaust pipes on. Well, I'm putting the manifolds on. As you see, it's all chromed out all the way down through there. It's supposed to be more of a boost. I don't really understand how that works, you know, especially when you just have straight pipes. Maybe it's the curves in it. I don't know. I put different tires on the truck too, different rims, because didn't like the rims that was on it. Don't really care much for the rims on these on this game anyway. I wish they'd have little different ones, but they don't. Maybe like steel spoked. I guess that's how they call them, spoked rims. I don't know. Steel rims, dished out. But I'm putting a new alternator on it. Put a new power steering pump on it. That's the performance one. And the filter box, I just use stock. The filter is performance, and then same with that, and the clips and everything. The radiator you can't take and do performance wise. It's just the same old radiator. Some of the pulleys you can't. The crankshaft you can't. There's no high performance crankshaft, so which is odd. I mean, you would have thought that would have been, you know, but maybe not. Buying some more clips here. I have quite a bit of stuff, as you notice, but I don't have everything. A lot of, like, everything I need I don't have, basically. I don't know. I guess because it's not, I mean, it's common to use or something. I don't know. So I bought some new belts and stuff too. I put the one on there, and I decided to take and put new ones on there, because I figured that's how you do it in real life. You wouldn't want to put used belts on. And if they look good, I don't know if you'd want to do that, especially if you haven't paid for it like that. I don't know. That's not bad, but I wouldn't want. I'd rather just put new belts on. It saves a lot of time, because if something breaks in there, you gotta go back in there and do all that work, and it's more money. Bought some more pulleys. I put in the front of the motor back together. It has all, well, almost new to use stuff underneath the whole frame, like the axles and drive shafts and transmission and so on. I think, I don't know if I showed that or not, but I think I might have waited. I think I might show that, me putting the transmission together in this truck. Yeah, I tried different valve covers, see if they'd be like red and black, if I could just change them out. You can't. You can only keep certain ones on the motor. So like black for this Ford and so on. You can't put a blower on it. I destroyed the starter trying to repair it and stuff like that. Quite a bit of stuff. See, right here is where I tried to put the blower on it, or the different intake. Didn't work, so I had to put it all back together. I still think they should have, on some of these wrench sounds, I think they should have like air guns or something instead of ratchet. So I took and bought all this stuff. It's pretty high stuff. These coil packs and everything. Of course, I think they're high in real life too. Not sure. Never bought any. But they look pretty nice in there on that black. So basically I'm putting the fan shroud on, the rest of the top of the motor. I tried to do it as fast as I could. There's not a lot you can do real fast with this game. It's just one pace, and basically as fast as you can do it. And that's about the pace you can do. So, have new parts. I don't know if there's any new like performance parts for this or not, but I didn't check. I just wanted to get it together. Once I figured I couldn't put a blower on it, I was kind of like, blah, done with that motor. I mean, performance parts, you know, I understand you got new stuff that's kind of cool, but you know, like the old stuff's really cool. But I think the batteries, I think you should be able to take the batteries and do the, what is those ones, a dry cell or whatever they call them, the ones where you can flip them upside down, all kind of stuff. They're off-road batteries. Not real sure what those are called, but they're pretty expensive. I think you should be able to do those, like the red, yellow. Not sure if there's a blue one or not. So not really fond of these rims. I like, they're alright, but I didn't really care for them too much. So we're going to put the bearing caps back on, or whatever you call these. I think that's what they're called. It's been so long since I've messed with motors in real life. Last time I messed with a motor was when I did my Cummins, and that was totally different from a gas. Well, not totally, but just, it was something new. Now we're going to do the clutch. I'm going to buy all performance parts for this. After I find it. Just wonder why you couldn't use the bearing, you know, buy the bearing. Clutch release bearing. Wonder why you couldn't get like performance one for that. I mean, I would guess there's one. I don't know. Now we're putting the transfer case back on. Drive line, front one. Drive shaft, drive line, whatever. Now I'll do the back one. I was having problems moving around on there. I couldn't get all the work right. I was having problems getting it to grab the bolts or whatever. So now everything's pretty much new. I have to put the starter back on because I forgot to do that. Always forget that. Yeah, look at that. Missing part. Starter. So that's cool. We made it to this nice, long, boring video that I screwed up on once. I would have had it done like 20 minutes before, but whatever. It's not a big deal. So yeah, that's kind of crazy right there. Can't do much with that motor. Well, you can do a lot, but you can't do what I wanted. Then I forgot to put oil on it. Tell him to go put it on the dyno. That's kind of cool, the dyno. I didn't realize there was one. Oh yeah, I was gonna paint it first. Paint it white. Pretty sure. I was gonna do black, but I had black rims, black, you know, everything like that. I wish you could paint it yourself, like actually have a spray gun, you know, in there, you know, spray it, tape it off, you do whatever you need to do with the windows and everything. That'd be pretty cool. You know, just basically just use a spray gun. This way you don't have to just, you know, push the button and it does it for you. Just, you know, so on. Putting some oil in it. I don't know how much. I didn't check the dipstick. I just guessed. I was so lost. I had no idea where the dyno was at. I was like, where's it at? No, it wasn't there. There it is. I know nothing about a dyno, so don't judge me. I have no idea anything about the dyno. The best I know is you can adjust your horsepower, how much you got on your car, truck, whatever. I had no idea what I was doing there. I don't know what the numbers really mean. I know the power and I know the RPMs, but I don't know what that means though. So you don't have to even bother telling me in the description if you don't want to, or in the comments. Because I don't really care. I mean, if you feel like you want to and help everybody else out, go for it. But I don't care. I don't know what it means. I will probably never ever need to use one. If it works good for me in life, that's what it does for me. But I'm not into racing and stuff like that though in real life. If it is just, you know, goofing off. So anyway, that was that. I'm going to sell the truck now, and I will talk to you guys later. Sorry if this was kind of boring, drug out. It was kind of boring for me because I played it once and I did it and watched it twice. You know, this is the second time recording it. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. There'll be more of this stuff. Mustang build later, so hit that like button, subscribe, and share. Thanks, and bye, and take care.